On a freezing dark night in March of 2004, a young 17-year-old girl clocked out of work just before midnight. She got into her car and drove in the direction of home. She has never been seen again. Her car was found in what I can only say has to be one of the strangest vehicular accident scenes I've ever viewed. Her car was smashed backwards into an abandoned, creepy old farmhouse. The old house has a violent history and possible drug connections. But what happened to the driver of that car? And was this really even a car accident at all? Or did a terrible crime take place? Something that may have led to the abduction of this girl. It is very likely that someone out there knows something and still guards their dark secrets all of these years later. This week, we tell the story of the disappearance of Brianna Maitland. This case is an absolute jumble of confusing facts, debatable evidence, complex characters, contradictory theories, and rampant rumors. So to break this thing down, we are first going to get into what we know to be true based on tangible evidence as well as reports by Brianna's parents, friends, and others who interacted with her. So this is what actually happened the day that Brianna Maitland disappeared. March 19th, 2004, Montgomery, Vermont. This is a small rural town of about 900 people near the Canadian border. This is late winter in northern New England. The ground is still frozen and the air cold. The low temperature that night was only 8 degrees. This sparsely populated area features dense woods, wide open fields, and houses and farms set far apart in the landscape. Vermont at the time had a very low crime rate compared to much of the rest of the nation. This is Friday, and the 17-year-old Brianna Maitland and her mother are going out to lunch. After, they went shopping at a local mall. Now, Brianna and her mother had somewhat of a strained relationship. All seemed normal on this trip until one point when Kelly, Brianna's mom, says that they were in a store and Brianna started staring at something outside of the store. Brianna mumbled something to herself and then walked out. By the time Kelly paid for her purchases and walked out to the parking lot, Brianna was waiting for her. She seemed agitated and upset. Kelly said the mood had noticeably changed. She decided not to press her daughter about this issue, though. Brianna made no mention of why she left the store so suddenly. She just said she needed to hurry back to where she was staying to get ready for work. Brianna was not living at the Maitland home at this time. She was staying with her friend since 4th grade. This is Jillian Stout at Jillian's dad's home.